So, this match I'm going to be playing with my good friend, Shadow Person. I forget his Steam name sometimes, but I will call him Crack repeatedly because I got to know him as Crack VS Pro. That's good? Yeah, it's a good way to upgrade it. Of course, this is going to be another video that goes to YouTube because, yes, this is a Dioksan. I cannot pronounce. I cannot pronounce that. Far Spear Specialist with Marksman Start, give me. This means I'll be able to play with you eventually without getting steamrolled. Exactly. That's a Steam username, I think? That is correct. I might change that later. You can absolutely do so if you want, Crack. There's nothing saying that you can't. It's up to you, though. There's no pressure on it. I know that for Steve in particular, his name on Discord is usually Dr. Croc, but in our server, it's been changed to Steve the Illegible because his Steam name is Steve. All right, Crack, looks like we're back-to-back this round. That's fine. Snipers are actually... I'm actually in a really bad matchup for snipers, but it'll be fine. Because all I need to do... 1, 2, 3, boom. All I need to do is go ahead and get myself a couple arc lights. And then I can set those arc lights there and there. Yes. And there we go. That should be a winning strat right there. Crack right now is going... He's got a cost control specialist, which I agree is the best. I know that there are people who will disagree on objective grounds, but cost control specialist is the best. But he's got a Stormcaller and Crawler start, which is going up against Crawlers and Steel Balls, which I think actually wins that matchup, depending on what he chooses as his last unit. For me, I chose Arc Lights because I wanted to be able to take out the Crawlers faster. For him, it really is kind of up in the air. He could go Arc Lights to fight the Crawlers. He could go for Snipers to try to take out the Steel Balls easier. It's really up to him. Let me take a seat. See, that's the problem with where this microphone is. Whenever I try to, sit down, it blocks my face from the camera. Alright, let's see. Looks like they doubled down on the Crawlers. So I think my side is going to be a fairly straightforward victory. I think the Arc Lights win this for me, but it is entirely possible, and in fact it looks to be guaranteed that they die before they can, so I'm going to lose my side. Meanwhile, Crack is also getting similarly eviscerated. But you know what? It's just round one. Losing round one is not the end of the day. We can come back from this. If you've seen my gameplay at all, I lose round one a lot. Really, I lose round one quite a lot. Okay, so they have the swarms going on. I'm actually going to spend the money to unlock a Vulcan and buy 2 more arc lights, because I think that buying a couple more arc lights might win this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. I think... Let it be time for an arc light strat? Because my arc lights are set up to essentially be AoE snipers. I just haven't had the chance to do a good arc light strat in so long. Because every time I try, they just end up getting rinsed before they're that effective. Because you really have to rely on getting them high level with elite marksmen to make them work. I might do it. Charge shot is really strong. Range enhancement's really strong. I might grab those 2 and try to lean into a bit of an arc light strategy. That could be fun. That could be a lot of fun indeed. Going up again. Oh, didn't read their names. Cool. And throwing Crawlers in the back line. Okay. Crack wins his side because he's got flying units and no one else does. How does the direction beacon work? I can actually purchase it next round and show you. Definitely lost that round due to the backline crawlers. Really should have seen that coming. Didn't. But, you know, that's just how I roll sometimes. Crack is getting eviscerated again, and I think that my guys, particularly the Mustangs, are going to result in this being a complete rinse. Are you... really? Of course we go up against someone toxic. That's cool. I'm really rusty. It shows. You haven't played this game in so long. Find that gamer in you. Return to it. But yeah, I'm gonna grab intensive training. They have tanks. That's a little scary. But buy a Vulcan. Buy a Vulcan. Put the Vulcan right there, and then buy a sniper and throw it there to cause him some pain. Put a level. You know what? Save the level. Save the level so we can double level something. And let's see if this works. Let's see if the Vulcan helps at all, or if we're just screwed. Although next round I am intending to get myself a melting point, so that should help a lot with the tanks. That should help a lot with the tanks. Maybe you should put the snipers so close to, as close to crack as you can. You know, I don't actually hate that idea. That way he has some support, he kills his side quickly, and then everyone can swing around to hit their guys. I actually don't hate that idea at all. I might actually start doing that, throwing some snipers along the way back line so that they can maybe turn around and help crack out instead. That might not be a bad idea. Let's see. So they're going for more tanks, which I think really means I need to lean into melting point strats, which kind of sucks. Not because I don't like melting point strats, but because this is really early to have to swap over, and that could lead to some extra difficulty, which is not great. But I think we can still pull victory from the jaws of defeat in this. For example, that round, the Vulcan actually did really freaking well. Crack is going to get shredded again, as am I. By the way, for those of you who have the game, you can actually join our game and run a prediction and say, hey, I think whomever is going to win or lose. And that actually will, it doesn't benefit us at all, except we get to feel happy that people think we will win or sad that they think we will lose. And yeah, that's about it. That's the whole thing. That's the whole spiel. Unlock and place a melting point down. Go ahead and throw a level on the melting point. I cannot afford to actually upgrade it yet. If you don't want to use your snipers on the backline, you can try sending in some fast guys. Fast guys sprint south, help crack, sprint back north if they survive. I'm thinking about that. I'm definitely thinking about that. Snipers would probably be the best bet because they wouldn't have to walk as far. The only fast units really are rhinos and crawlers. And unfortunately, with where crack's sitting, I don't know that melee would help with either one. He really needs something that'll take care of crawlers. He has something that'll take care of crawlers in the Fire Badgers. But the Fire Badgers might be too little too late if he's not lucky. The Steel Balls and Crawler combo is really what's hurting him right now. But I think he can pull it out. Being sandwich here doesn't look great, but you can use it to your advantage. If he needs more AoE, send some AoE to him. I definitely agree. Have him send you guys to counter the north. Basically, as soon as one of us stabilizes, we need to start supporting the other. I've not stabilized. I'm still on the back foot. I need to get on the front foot first. Okay, Scorpions. Joy. That makes things difficult. Don't you love when things get difficult? I love when things get difficult. Because when things get difficult, it's time for you to prove your worth. Ow. So I got absolutely crushed, as did Crack. Could you guys not be so freaking toxic? Why are the low ranks so toxic? I need to remember how to play. Oh no. That's fine. That's fine. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I'm sure you'll figure it out in time. And even if you don't, we're having fun. So who cares? I'm gonna pull out some phoenixes, actually. I'm gonna go for some phoenixes. And the reason I'm going phoenixes is because I can give them quantum reassembly, and eventually I'll give them range, which will be really strong. So when I do that, now they'll actually help with the phantom rays that are screwing up Crack's backline as well. The strategy with phoenixes is very much relying on their quantum reassembly, and sometimes it goes well, sometimes it really doesn't. There's a part of me that really wants to figure out what is like the best mic that you can attach to your headset, because then I can have a really high quality mic and not worry about like ducking away from it by accident when I'm like thinking about stuff or grabbing a drink or sitting down or that kind of thing, because I keep accidentally backing away from the mic and it's becoming a problem. Yeah. Unfortunately, my guys are not going to be helping out after all. That's fine. That's cool. That's dandy. We like it. We like it. We pretend we like it. Holy sweet mother of God, Crack! Crack just got eviscerated in 0.2 seconds, man. Okay. I need to get a Vulcan on the other side. That is what needs to happen right now. Because if I can get a Vulcan on the other side, we can really start doing some work. Unfortunately, I think we're dead here. I don't think we're going to get another chance. Because the Phantom's just crushed. Yep, we are very dead here. It always sucks to lose to the toxic ones, but whatever. We're having fun. That's it.